women. She truly, long before we talked about the age of possibility or Q50 or anything else, Laura was focusing on women of all ages, but especially on us who are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and beyond. Although, like I always say, my girls in their 20s absolutely love Laura Geller. This was on earlier today. This is the cap that it comes with, so it looks really elegant. In the 7 o'clock hour, we sold 2,400. We want to make sure you are getting this now, because when you have Spackle, especially with the gorgeous look of champagne, it's not only skincare, it's not only going to make your skin look gorgeous, it's not only going to make your makeup last longer, but I'm going to show you how I use it even over makeup. But as we bring Alara in, this sold out last August. August, for goodness sake, my Laura, sold out completely. That was 10 months of people probably obsessively putting into the search engine like supersized Spackle, supersized champagne. It was not there. It was sold out until today. It is the Customer Choice Beauty Award winner every year since 2015. There is no other primer that has ever won, and we've only sold 4.5 million. So, Laura, just want to remind everybody, this is a huge value as well. It's $58. You're getting it at $22 off of that. But you know what? We would all pay full price and then some, because we have waited way too long for this to come back in. And out of all your Spackles, this is, I think, the most beloved, because you can wear nothing else on your skin but this and look fabulous.
I gotta tell you, Janie, this is going to change the way your makeup wears and the way your skin looks. You know, for anybody watching right now, I would say if you're not using an under makeup primer, you may want to consider trying it, because it really is designed so that your makeup lasts longer. And I feel like if we're going to spend, whether it's 1 minute or 10 minutes, I did this 5-minute phase, if you could imagine, Janie, I got off air after our show.
I heard.
Okay, that's the age of possibility, just saying. It's called 65. And it's called brain fog that has not left since I'm 50. So I like washed up, did all my skincare. Producer calls. He's like, "Where are you?" What do you mean? He's like, "You're up at 10. Does it mean now not?" He's like, "Yeah, you are." This is a 5-minute face. No, I'm not. Like, I didn't even look at my calendar. I mean, 5-minute face, I promise you. But I will tell you that Spackle is what makes everything stick and last longer. Like, why do your makeup if you're not going to put something on that's going to act like a magnet? And this makes your skin look perfected before you even did your makeup.
That's just it. I was telling Laura earlier that when we called a jam session for the Today Special Value. So it's usually, you know, it's usually an hour and a half before you go on the air. So I don't have my makeup on yet, but I never want to scare anybody. So what I do, and Court, when we pass by my dressing room tonight on our way out, you're going to see my supersized Spackle sitting right there. I'll put that on my recently cleansed, moisturized skin, and I just feel like, okay, I'm walking out, I look professional. I also love it on the neck and décolletage, because it literally just like makes it look so pretty, and it just camouflages all those lines and wrinkles. We have an update. We sold this once before today, and there are 2,600 ordered. We are really busy right now. We've had 400 ordered in the show. And as we look at Suzanne's face, Lara, can you explain to us what we're seeing?
Okay, you're seeing glow. You know what this is doing? This is not just about putting anything on your skin. This is retexturizing your skin. So if you've lost that vitality, maybe your skin's really dry, you're using great skincare, but you're not getting the glow instantaneously before you put your makeup on, it's like resurfacing your skin and creating and mimicking the look of a more perfected skin, so that when you go to put anything on top, whether it's blush, whether it's just, you know, concealer, it could be that you're not even wearing anything like you said sometimes put on. It creates a more perfected canvas so that everything you put on top, and by the way, I didn't mention this earlier, it doesn't matter if it's liquid, powder, baked, cream, BB, CC, it works in concert with any texture, and this one works for porcelain skins through deep skins.
Yes.
It is a natural glow. That's what it mimics.
Look what it did on my chest. Like, It just kind of camouflages everything. It literally feels,
Wow.
I think I even still have some kitty hair on me because Luna went to the vet today and she was such a good girl her first time. I'm so proud of her. Laura, should I show what I do? Because Laura loves that I started doing this because anything that kind of give me a little extra glow during the day, I like to work it in to the kind of lines and wrinkles. By the way, we sold 3,000 today, even over makeup. This feels so cooling and so good. And this is why you won the Customer Choice Beauty Award every year since 2015 when we gave out the award. And I did not like primer because I felt it was always slippery and silicone-y and weird. And you transformed it into skincare, Laura.
Thank you. Yeah, it really reads like a skincare deck of ingredients, but it doesn't penetrate in the skin, which is one of the things that makes our cocktail so uniquely different. So it hovers on the skin, it retexturizes the skin. It's the last thing you do, by the way. So don't change anything you're doing. Just add this, as you see, like Suzanne, now Autumn putting it on. Do it under the eyes. Before you put your concealer on, especially if you're somebody who needs a lot of concealing and you find that you don't want to do it because the concealer looks so thick and cakey, put a thin film of this under your eyes too, and everything will just glide on and then like lock in place. It really prevents that from getting into the wrinkles and the lines and starting to like show up in the crevices. That's what under makeup primer does. That's why Spackle. Do you know, no matter where I go, you guys, I think I'm stopped more than any other comment I get is, I live in your Spackle.
Yep.
Like, out of any product I make,
I bet.
it's Spackle that people talk about.
I said to Laura, I can't use it. This is years ago. And she said, stop complaining and go in there and just put this on your skin. And I could not believe the difference. All right, we have a little update. So I kept promising you that people have been looking for this product for a long time because it sold out in August. In August of last year, we had about a little over 6,000 or so to go around, and it sold out completely in one day.
Wow.
It took us until now to get it back in stock, not because we are resting on laurels, but it takes that long to get this back in. And this is the champagne that just gives, we said it was like, Court, you were just on your vacation when the sun goes down and you're on the beach and everybody gets that golden glow.
100%.
That's what champagne is. We don't have auto delivery. Stock up. So we are taking a look at
got her golden glow, Jane. I'm interrupting you.
Well, honey, what do you want?
Courtney got her golden glow from maybe from something else like Joey. More than
What are you
just saying? I saw your pictures there. You know, like.
You know what? 10 years,
Just
baby. 10 years later, we still got it.
It was the golden hour for you guys, let me tell you over there. I saw those pictures. I was liking what I saw.
I'm blushing and she's not even talking about me.
Well, you've been married longer than me, so.
I know. 35 years.
I'm so sorry I'm interrupting you.
Anyhow, this was on the air in August, and in one day we sold 6,000. And I mean, if it's going to mimic that, I'll have what she's having.
Now I'm sweating.
That's right. What she's having. That's perfect, Jeannie.
Okay, we sold about 4,000 today. And okay, all joking included, in the age of possibility, you've told us to put it in the refrigerator during the summertime months, right? Because like when you are constantly hot and you put this on your skin, it literally is like an instant cool down.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I went to my doctor the other day and I was like, I'm 65. When do the hot flashes stop? And she's like, no, they can go on for a very long time. I'm like, I thought it was just a menopause thing. It's definitely post-menopause. And this like totally cools you down. Like keep it in the fridge. You can do it all summer long. And actually, the cooling is good for your skin, especially under the eyes, for puffiness in the morning. Consider doing it. Really, it's such a good idea.
So we started again back in August. We had about 6,000 to go around in the day, and they were gone. We now, in this day, have sold over 4,000. So this is the Laura Geller month. This is why we love you, Laura. It's probably going to sell out again. And I love you, Laura. It is not
I
on
love
auto
you
delivery. Love you, love you. And Laura, remember, we're together in 2 weeks at 7 o'clock.
I know people
Don't
ask
miss
me.
that show.
The
But it only
25th.
took us. Oh, real quick, Court. Laura had Spackle lipstick, which I have not touched up. The only thing I did was popped on the next item on top.
Oh, well, I think a lot of you might want to because this is